Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was appealing at the occasion of Tabuk. And when it comes to donation, offers after offers, they were made by Sayyiduna Usman radiyallahu ta'ala. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam became so happy. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam became over the moon. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was holding coins of dinar and dirham, and he was tossing like that, and he was saying that after today, whatever Usman will do, he has contributed so much. He has contributed so much that after now, even Usman commits some sins. The mafhum of the riwayat of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had pardoned anything and everything which will come out from Usman. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam became so happy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reward everyone who had participated into the construction of any idara, any masjid. Our masjid Hidayah, we have Uncle Yahya Pandor in our midst and Uncle Abu Bhatia in our midst. And I am making them that they must become witness. Me and Hanif Bhai, we went to one youngster. His name was Dawood Wali in South Africa. And at that time, he was owning 35 stores of furniture in whole South Africa. At that time, he was owning 35 stores of furniture throughout South Africa. And after he gave us good amount of money, 2,000 pounds, it was 24,000 rands of South Africa, he requested that please make dua. I have a desire, I have a wish, I have a passion that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant me 100 stores into South Africa. By now, Masjid Hidayah was making dua for him, for Dawood Wali, that he will have inshallah 100 stores of furniture throughout of South Africa. So you donate to any good cause. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, somebody questioned today, Mufti Taqi Usmani Sahab Damat Barakatuhum, that can anyone loan Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Can anyone give curse to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So then he translated that ayat, Man dhal ladhi yuqridu Allah qardan hasana. You help and aid into the causes of deen. That is what you are loaning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You giving curse to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that person was asking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, does he ask for curse? And if you give curse to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will you have some worldly benefit also? So he said, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts returning your qarzi hasana, then Allah's reward, it will become worldly also, and it will become hereafterly also. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq, that we take everything from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One of the habit of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was that whoever will do ihsan onto Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam paid back to them all except one person. Sometimes we feel like deriving lesson that our life also will be such that stage will come that you have paid back to everybody except one person. One person, sometimes they treat you so nicely, with so respect, with so much of ihsan, that you can't pay back to anybody, and like you come to that stage that I have tried to pay back to everybody except one person. That is what Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. So maybe it can become one of the sunnat in our life. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I have paid back to everybody except Abu Bakr. I couldn't pay back to him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala. We have Uncle Abu Bhatia in our midst. He was the one, he became one of the muhsin of me to have South African visa. Because of that, I led Taraweeh into South Africa. I became Imam into South Africa. Then I became Imam into Botswana. And now I am Imam into England. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him abundantly. And like this, Darulum Zakaria, one of the biggest Darulum, Darulum Zakaria is one of the biggest Darulum of South Africa. It was founded and it was ultimately contributed from the family of Abu Batia. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him. Our uncle Yahya, he became our host into South Africa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them for whatever good deeds they had offered for any masjid, for any dini idara, for any institute. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them in this world and into next world. Jazakumullah.